Hi guys, it's Annette, and today I'm filming the mid-year freakout book tag, and I can't believe we're already midway through this year, but so time flies. And this tag was originally created by Chami, and I will leave her channel down below, and let's get started with the questions. So the first question is the best book you have read so far in 2016. The Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. It tells about these 6 people who try to pull this impossible heist, and this book was just so fantastic, and I can't wait to get the sequel in my hands in September. The characters are fantastic, the plot is just really addicting and gripping, and yeah, you should go and read it. The second question is the best sequel you've read so far in 2016, and I'm actually still currently reading this, but I dare say that it's gonna be this one. And the book I'm talking about is A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. I'm so glad that the hype around this book didn't let me down. If I'm still red in the face, it's because I just finished chapter 55. And whew, that's all I'm gonna say. I've loved this so much. This is definitely gonna be up there among my favorite books ever. The third question is a new release that you want to read but haven't read yet. And I have 2 books by the same author for this one, which I'm really excited to get into. Probably quite soon after I finish A Court of Mist and Fury, unless I'm really hangover about it, which I probably will be. But hopefully these books will get me out of that book hangover and put me in a new hangover. And the first book is A Gathering of Shadows by V. Schwab. This is a sequel for A Darker Shade of Magic, which I absolutely loved. It was among my favorite books of last year. It tells about 4 different Londons, some with magic, some without magic, and then there's this guy who can jump between the Londons, and it's amazing, so fantastic. I love V. Schwab, and yeah, I'm really excited to get into this. And the second book is also by her, and it's This Savage Song, which just came out, and again, I can't wait to read this. It tells about how violence actually creates monsters, and that's pretty much all I know about the book at the moment, and I've heard really good things about this as well, and I'm really looking forward to reading it. The fourth question is most anticipated release for the second half of the year. So there's of course Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, which comes out at the end of this month. There's Furthermore by Tahara Murphy. There's Crooked Kingdom, the sequel for Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. Heartless by Marissa Meyer, which I'm really looking forward to. I think it's a retelling of Alice in Wonderland from the Queen of Hearts perspective. And also there's Bad Boy by Elliot Wake, which I can't wait to get my hands on. It's a story about a trans boy by a trans boy, in his words. And Elliot Wake is one of my favorite authors. So looking forward to that one. And A Strange the Dreamer by Lady Taylor, of course, as well. So I guess those are the most anticipated releases for me. The fifth question is the biggest disappointment in 2016 so far. And for this question I chose Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. I kind of like this. It was addicting. I read it really fast. But the ending of this book made me so angry that I gave it 3 stars, but I kind of feel like taking it down still. I don't know, I wasn't a fan. Question number 6 is the biggest surprise, and for this one I chose Emmy and Oliver by Robin Benway. I kind of ended up picking this up because I didn't know what else to read, and I was actually positively surprised. I ended up really enjoying this, and it tells about these childhood friends. The other one is kidnapped by his father when he's 7 years old, I think. And then they find him when he's 17 and he ends up coming back to his hometown. and this girl, neighborhood girl, who used to be his friend, and him kind of become friends again. And it's really deep actually. I thought it would be like a cute summer contemporary, but it was actually quite heavy with the topics, and I still ended up really liking it. I do recommend this. I gave this 4 stars. Question number 7 is your new favorite author, either new to you or a debut author. And I have 2 options for this one. The other one is Leigh Bardugo, and the other one is Emily Henry. Emily Henry, I think this might be actually her debut book. I'm not quite sure. Probably. Maybe. And I absolutely love this book. I know it's kind of divided opinions between people, but I really enjoyed this. This one kind of mixes up like magical realism, but also kind of like sci-fi and time travel. It was really weird, but I really liked it. And then of course there's Leigh Bardugo. This is not a debut book, but it was new to me, and I really loved this, so those 2. Question number 8 is your newest fictional crush, and I'd like try to think of someone else, but my mind just goes blank at the moment while I try to think of anyone else. So of course it had to be Rysand from A Court of Mist and Fury. He's like the perfect male specimen. Like, why can't I find someone like him? Seriously. Oh my god. And I just love him so much. Question number 9 is your newest favorite character, and for this one I would have to go with either Cass from A Six of Crows or Nina from Six of Crows. There's so many good characters in this one. I could probably name all of them, to be honest, as my new favorite characters, because they were all so fantastic and like multi-layered and really interesting and fascinating. Like they had, like each of them had their own story, and I just can't wait to like find out what happens next with them. Question number 10 is a book that made you cry, and it's the same book as The Biggest Disappointment, but there is Me Before You. Yes, it did make me cry, but I still didn't end up loving it. Question number 11 is a book that made you happy. Again, I could say A Court of Mist and Fury, because that book has made me smile like on every page, basically, like grinning like stupidly. But I chose a reread for this one. One of my favorite books, no, actually the favorite book of last year. I reread this book because I was in a slump and it went by so fast, and I still love it so much. And it's Simon versus the Homo sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli. You've heard me talking about this book before, probably, if you've been on my channel, but I just love this book to bits. And it's about Simon, this 16-year-old guy who is kind of trying to come out to his parents and his friends, and falling in love with this guy via email. So he doesn't know who he is, only that they go to the same school, and it's just so good. I love Simon, and the story just makes me smile so much. Question number 12 is the most beautiful book you have bought this year. And for this one I couldn't choose just one, so I have several to show you. Starting with Vengeance Road by Erin Bowman. This is a YA western, and I just think the cover is gorgeous and it's really westerny. The second book I have here is The Raven King, which is this final book in the Raven Cycle series, and it's just gorgeous. The Winner's Kiss by Mary Rutkowski, and I just really like the aesthetic of this book as well. The theme kind of goes with all the books, so there's usually the same girl in a different colored dress and with a sword or daggers or something, and I really enjoy this. And the spine is gorgeous as well. Then of course we have the cover of The Love That Split the World by Emily Henry, which I really love as well. And finally I have a new purchase, which is Dreamology by Lucy Keating, and I just think this cover is fantastic as well, and it goes to the back with open eyes, and it's really, really stunning. Question number 13 is what books do you need to finish by the end of the year? There are several books, probably some of the same ones as last year, but I really want to finish the Raven Cycle series. I really want to finish Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children series by Ransom Riggs before the movie comes out. I still need to finish Daughter of Smoke and Bone series by Laini Taylor. I don't know why I haven't continued with that, because I absolutely loved the first book. There's Crooked Kingdom, which still hasn't come out, but I'm gonna finish it as soon as it lands in my hands. Also the Winner's Trilogy by Mary Rutkowski, and when the book comes out, Bad Boy by Elliot Wake. Favorite book community member, either in Bookstagrammer, Bookblogger, or a Booktuber. And I'm gonna mention two, so there's Rianne When Reads in Instagram. I absolutely love her photos, they're so colourful and so bright. And the second member I'm gonna mention is a Booktuber, and it's Whitney from Witty Novels. I've been watching her videos for a long time now. She's so funny, and I love her obsession or love for Shatter Me series. And yeah, I really enjoy her videos. And I will leave both Whitney's and Rianne Wynn's links down below, so go check them out. That ends the mid-year book freakout tag edition 2016. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!